that official introduction. 5'3" with the big brown eyes and a smile that's lethal. She on the vlog lane now, coming for the title, believe it.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl T Michelle back here with another video, and we are here with another review of The Chi, Episode 4. What's Episode 4 called? White Widow. Y'all? What the fuck is going on? I really feel like they are setting us up, y'all. They are setting us up for some shit to really go down this season. Like some shit to really go down this season. So let's get into it, y'all. All right. So we picked up where we left off, where Tiffany and Nuka in the bathtub or whatever, and he done told her, "I love you, and she's. So of course he in his feelings, and he's like, listen, when a man tells you that he loves you, you supposed to say it back. And she's like, well, I don't know if I feel like that. I gotta mean it when I say it. So of course this dude gets mad. Of course he gets mad, and he gets up out the bathtub and leaves her up in there. She don't care. Tiffany don't care. I'm telling y'all, Tiffany know what's up. So she don't care. She's just like, all right, well, all right, well, okay. So Reg and I think his name is Rafi or whatever the fuck. They in the car and they watching Bakari. Bakari's doing his thing, he's basically moving the pills, like Reg asked him to, moving the pills, doing all type of stuff. And Rafi is being a hater as usual. Oh, he too young. He don't need to be with us. We need to get rid of him. And da. And Reg is like, no, he's doing what he needs to do. He's coming in handy. No, we're gonna keep him around. We're gonna see how this works out. So far, it's working out very good. It's working out real good in my favor. Like I'm getting my money. So Bakari is now selling pills out of Smokies. He's giving it to the customers and doing all type of shit. This little nigga don't never fucking learn. He like trouble, and I don't understand why. His life could be so easy. It don't have to be hard, but he rather make it hard. It could all be so simple. What's wrong with you? So yeah, he's selling pills out of Smokies and all type of shit, and we'll see what happens with that. Not only is he selling pills out of Smokies, but he is selling pills to Papa. Papa is now popping pills. I do not like this. I don't like it at all. Like, it seemed like every episode is going from bad to worse when it comes to Papa and what he's getting involved in. First, he was smoking too much. Then he was drinking too much. Then he was doing the drinking and the smoking too much. Now he took to popping motherfucking pills. Papa is popping pills. Try saying that shit 3 times fast. Telling Bakari that weed ain't cutting it for him no more. Sounding like a real drug addict. Like, weed ain't cutting it for me no more. I need them pills. Like, you gotta give me them things or whatever like that. Y'all, this can only get bad. This can only go from bad to worse, like it's been doing every episode. Every episode we find out that he into some other shit that we didn't know nothing about. Back to the scene with this bum Rashad. He goes and he pulls up on Nora to, I guess, thank her for, thank you for telling the truth and da. And now I'm out and blah, 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 blah. And she's like, yeah. So, it comes out that he is fucking with the lawyer. And she's like, well, damn, you move so fast. And he was like, you was about to send me to jail. Like, you was about to let me rot in jail. And she's like, but I needed that money because money is tight. He's like, well, money is always tight. So he's like, I just want to make sure that you're protected, that you're safe, because now that you done turned your back on Rosalind and you went up against your word, she might be coming to look for you. She's like, oh, well, it's all right because your the lawyer, she making sure that I'm looked after and da. That, y'all, I don't know about that. I feel like she might be. But I also feel like something else could go on with that. Like, I don't think Nora is safe. I think Nora's gonna die. But I don't think Nora is safe and all that. Oh, well, she took care of me. Yeah, okay. Sure. So, We gonna go to Emmett and Darnell. They're in the garage, whatever, doing whatever the hell they doing. And Emmett tells Darnell that he's thinking about proposing to Keisha again. Of course, Darnell is happy because we like Keisha. We like Keisha. Jada liked Keisha. You know, we like Keisha. We want them together. And y'all might as well, because y'all got like 50, 11 kids together. So y'all might as well, you know what I'm saying? Now, remember, Emmett had proposed to her before and she said no, which was understandable because the dude had just came out of being shot and he was all traumatized and stuff. And she didn't want to say yes because he was traumatized. So I can understand that. But he's telling Darnell, you know, I want to propose to her again. Now, while he's telling Darnell, Darnell is proud of him, or Darnell is saying, yes, go ahead and do that, and blah, 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 and all that good shit. Now, while he's telling Darnell that he wants to propose to Keisha, Keisha is now telling Darnell's girl, I'm thinking of proposing to Emmett. Y'all know that's a big debate. Y'all know that's a big ass debate with women getting down on one knee for these rusty, dusty ass men. No, let me stop. But I would never. Listen. I don't even feel right in my body if I had to get a ring and get down on one knee. Do y'all remember Do y'all remember when Jim Jones and Chrissy had that show and Chrissy proposed to Jim Jones? Even the look on that nigga's face, you could tell that he was uncomfortable. Like, that's like when you give a man flowers. Like, any real nigga gonna be like, that's nice, but he gonna feel kind of like, what the hell? Like, there are just certain things that are the way that they are. This is my belief. Don't nobody have to agree with it but me. But if you are one of those men that is secretly in love with me, you watch me every Sunday and Monday, and you are secretly in love with me, and one day we happen to cross paths and we fall in love, I'm letting y'all know I'm not proposing to you. I'm not getting down on one knee and saying, so-and-so, will you marry me and spend the rest of your life with me? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It don't feel right to me. I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to be the man, I'm going to be the man. And you cannot change my mind once that happens. I'm going to always look at you as my sweet little dude that I proposed to. Like, I'm always gonna look at you like that. I'm not gonna look at you like if I'm getting jumped or some shit happen, I'm not calling you. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just not gonna do it. But listen, I'm just letting y'all know I'm not proposing. I'm not doing it. It don't feel right in my spirit. It don't feel right in my body. It'll never happen. But they have the discussion of, you know, social norms and norms about sexes and genders and all type of stuff. All that dumb shit. To me, that shit is dumb. But you know what? If it worked for you, it worked for you. Y'all want to know what my perfect proposal would be? I'm going to tell y'all. I think this shit is so cute and it's so sweet, but it rarely happens. But if y'all are in tune like that, it can happen. You ever seen Pose? Remember that old show Pose with Poppy and Angel? And how they proposed to each other? She was about to propose to him and he stopped her and he was like, nah, I want to propose too. And they proposed to each other. I would like some shit like that. When the time comes for a man to ask me to marry him, I would like if we both ask each other, like, will you marry me? I think that's so dope. That's so cute. But if that doesn't happen, nigga, you asking me because I ain't asking you. Right? So Nut keep calling Tiffany and texting Tiffany. He's trying to talk to her and she's avoiding him. She don't want to talk to that nigga. She don't want to, because she was like, I know what we gonna talk about and I don't want to talk about it. So she's avoiding him and all type of stuff. She's avoiding him. So Rafi comes to Nuck and tells Nuck that Bakari is selling for Reg. And it's like, oh shit, we gotta take that nigga out. Big Mike is like, we gotta take that nigga out. Like, we might as well, you know, kill them both. Let's kill them both. And Nuck is like, nah, chill. We gotta wait and see what's gonna happen. He's like, nah, let's wait and see how this turns out because Reg might end up killing that little nigga anyway. Which is probably true. I can see that shit happening. So Reg pulls up on Bakari and asks him for his money. Bakari gives him the money. He moved the pills like he was told to do, whatever. Reg takes the money. Now, Reg acts like he ain't gonna give him his cut. But Bakari is, that's a solid little nigga. And he's like, nigga, you said you was gonna give me my cut. I want my cut. I need my money. Like, what the fuck? What you think this is? And Reggie gives him his cut. He also gives him more pills to sell, though. Oh my goodness. And he gives him an advance on the pills. And he's like, I want my money. And if he can't sell the extra pills, he said he wants his money back. And Bakari agrees to do this shit. So the men's circle, as y'all know in the last episode, when Kenya had came to Emmett to tell him about Papa had proposed, we need to bring back the men's circle. So everybody is there. Victor, Rashad, Papa, Bakari, Jake, everybody is there. Everybody is talking, all type of stuff. And they all are noticing that Papa is real quiet. They all are noticing that Bakari is on some bullshit. Like, they don't know what he's doing, but they know that he on some bullshit because him and Papa are giving each other the eyes. Like, nigga, I know what you up to. You ain't telling them, but I know what you up to. So they basically questioning Bakari like, oh, you still working for Nuck? He's like, nah, I ain't working for Nuck, but I'm making money. But he won't say how. Like I said, the conversation shifts because everybody is noticing Papa. And Papa is not opening up and Papa is not saying nothing. He's, Papa is lost. He's very much lost. So later on, I guess, I don't know where they're at, but him, Jake, and Bakari are sitting there. And Bakari brings up, have y'all ever thought about leaving Chicago? There's more to life than Chicago. And Papa's like, yeah, I thought about it. And Jake is like, hell no, I ain't never leaving Chicago. And Bakari is like, y'all, there's more to life than Chicago, and I would like to know. And Papa is like, there's some people that want more, and then there's some people that are happy with where they at and what they got. And Jake is like, well, which one are you? And he's like, I don't even know. I don't even know what I am. But Bakari is like, yeah, I want to know more. I want to know more, and I know that there's more to hear. I know there's more than Chicago. I know that there's more. And the crazy thing about that scene is that Papa is like, I don't know which one I am, but I know that I can't have one foot out and one foot in. And you could tell that got Bakari's wheels turning like, damn, that's true. You can't have one foot in and one foot out. And I think he got some decisions to make. And I think he's going to make some decisions, y'all. Looks like that's coming up. So Bakari pulls up late to work one day at Smokey's, and Shanita is like, why you late? Where you been at? Or whatever like that. And he was just like, well, I had some shit to do. And she's like, nigga, I know what you doing, because I used to do the same thing. And I understand that the street life is very hard to let go, but you're going to have to let that go if you're going to keep working here. Like, I know it's hard to let go, but you're going to have to let it go. It's not safe. It's dangerous or whatever. Again, you see his wheels turning like, But she don't say nothing. She let it go. Later on, Lene pulls up to Smokey's looking for him. And Shanita's like, he don't work tonight. She just told all that man's business. He don't work tonight. And she's like, why would he lie? Why would he lie to me? He lied to me. And Shanita's like, listen, that street life, it's hard to let go. I done told him. Lene goes home. He's sitting on the couch. She folding the laundry or whatever. And she's like, yeah, I pulled up to Smokey's and I was looking for you. And he's like, you spying on me? And she's like, well, why you wasn't there? You said you was there. Why you wasn't there? And she's like, I'm not dealing with this. He was like, you ain't got to deal with it. And she was like, nigga, you could talk all that bullshit, but when I leave you, you be crying. And y'all, I never thought I would see him say this. I never thought. I was shocked. I was like, oh, clutch the pearls. I don't like Lene, but I felt bad when he was like, ain't nobody crying over you. Why you did that, girl, like that? I felt this shit all up in my heart. I was like, damn. He was like, ain't nobody crying over you. She was like, nigga, get out. Get your shit and get out. So now, not only is he selling pills for Reg, might get killed selling pills for Reg. He gotta work at Smokey's, taking out garbage and washing dishes and bullshit like that. Now he homeless. He ain't got nowhere to go. So where I know he probably gonna go stay with Reg, or he probably gonna stay with somebody else. I hope he can stay with like Jake or somebody like that. But y'all, it's just going from bad to worse for Bakari. Oh my gosh. Riley, that's her name. Riley. That's Darnell's girl. So Riley is sitting there with Darnell and they by the fireplace and they all romantical and stuff. And she's like, I got something to tell you, but you got a big ass mouth, so I don't think I should tell you. He's like, well, go ahead and tell me. I ain't gonna tell nobody or whatever like that. And she's like, listen, Keisha's thinking about proposing to Emmett. He like, oh shit, well, Emmett is thinking about proposing to her. Hell no, I ain't gonna let that nice girl propose to my son. And then they go back and forth with the gender norms and the breaking tradition and doing all type of stuff and shit. And then he's like, no, I gotta tell Emmett that he gotta hurry up and propose. Like, we gotta put this together. And she's like, no, that's why I didn't want to tell you, because you got a big ass mouth. Don't say nothing. Just let stuff happen the way it's supposed to happen. And he agrees to let stuff happen the way it's supposed to happen. Now, personally, I don't think that Darnell is gonna do that. I think he's gonna accidentally let it slip. Or he's going to tell Emmett, like, that girl is thinking about getting down on one knee to your ass. You need to hurry up and do something. I really think that's what's going to happen. So Tiff has her little party, her little get together. I don't know. I guess it's a weed party. I don't know what it is. I don't go to them types of things, so I don't know how that operates. But Tiff have her little party, and her and Keisha on the side, and she tells Keisha, yeah, Nuck told me that he loved me. And she's like, okay, so did you say it back? She was like, no, because I don't know if I do. And I got to feel the same if I'm going to say it. And blah, 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 blah. And then Keisha tells Tiffany, well, I'm thinking about proposing to Emmett. And Tiffany got the attitude that I got. Then you better let that nigga propose to you. What you talking about? And she said, no, because if it's love and we love each other, we can do this. And we don't got to do the norm. And we ain't got to do this. And Tiffany is like, well, all right, if that's what you really want to do. I mean, I can't say nothing about it. And she's like, anyway, like, me and you is forever. Like, there ain't no man coming between us, so it don't even matter. Me and you is forever. And they like, yeah, that's right. And Tiff is like, yeah, that's right. It's me and you are forever. Their relationship is weird, but I like it. I ain't gonna lie. So, Lene and Kenya sitting smoking or whatever, and Nuck walks in, and there go Lene with her face, grilling that nigga like she wanna fight him. And Kenya's like, what's up with that? And she's like, I don't like that nigga. And she's like, yeah, I don't like him neither. Especially after what he did. And so Lene is like, what did he do? And Kenya was like, I know Bakari told you. She trying to play stupid, like, Bakari ain't tell me nothing. You know, Bakari ain't tell me nothing. She said, no, the other thing. And so, like I said, Lene trying to play stupid because she want to know. She want to find out. I think she thought he was talking about Pastor Zeke. But nah, she talking about Rob. And she talking about Zay. So she's like, well, either way, I can't take that to Tiffany because I ain't got no proof. So I can't even take that. I don't want Tiffany with this nigga, but I can't take nothing to her because I ain't got no proof. She gonna stay with him. And Kenya's like, you know what? I think I do got some proof. So Nuck pulls up to the party. Bakari is serving drinks and weed at the party, and he ends up hemming up Bakari against the wall, talking about, yeah, nigga, how you working for my enemy? How you working for Reg? And she's like, nigga, he pay more weight than you. He pay more than you. Yeah, I'm working for that nigga. So what? You fired me. So what? And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to kill you, and I'm gonna have to do this. And Bakari is standing 10 tones down like, nigga, fuck you. And Tiff gets between them. No, not here. Don't do it here. And Bakari is like, you choosing this nigga over me? She's like, yes, I am. He like, all right. Leave. Get out. So Bakari leaves. But before he leave, he look at Nuck and he's like, pretty soon niggas is gonna find out what you did. And Tiff is like, there we go again. There you go again. Somebody is saying that this nigga did something that I don't know about. Like, what is everybody talking about? So then fast forward back to Lene and Kenya. Kenya goes and plays a tape that Zay, Zay is the one Alicia had killed. No. Did Alicia kill Zay? I don't even know. Or did Nut kill Zay? I don't remember. Kenya plays a recording that Zay had left her saying, yeah, that nigga Nuck is crazy. Like, he might kill me, but he killed Rob. He did this. He did that. If anything happens to me, I want you to know that this is what this nigga is on. And I said, oh, shit. I said, oh, shit. She really got that nigga recorded, and I believe that they was cousins. So 1 + 1 = 2, y'all. So Rashad's bum ass go and talking to the lawyer, and I think she wanted to tell him that she got a kid, but he had to bring up Nora. So of course she's like, why are we talking about Nora? Like, do you still have feelings for her? He was like, I'm not sure. Like, he is such a bum. I said it. I say it every episode. He's like, well, I don't know, but I just want to make sure that she's protected. And then she's like, nigga, don't worry about it. Like, she's protected. She's fine. Don't worry about it. I don't know why we talking about her. Like, she ain't forgot. She looking at him sideways too. Like, why you care about this lady when you supposed to be with me? And she doesn't tell him that she got a kid, but I'm sure eventually it'll come up again if they stay talking to each other. So back at Reg's place, Rafi is still got that hateration in his blood. He don't like Bakari. He feel like Bakari is a punk. He feel like Bakari is weak because he's young. So he's sitting there talking mad reckless. And I was just like, you know what? He been talking reckless a little too long. And I think he needs his ass beat. So Bakari is like, I will fuck you up. He's like, go ahead and do it. So they start to go at it. Shorty tries to get in between them, and Reggie's like, nah, let them fight. And I think Reggie knew that Bakari would kick his ass. And Bakari beat the brakes off that nigga. Blood out his nose, blood out his mouth. He on the floor curled up in the fetal position. That nigga beat his ass. But I bet you he'll shut up now. I think some people have forgot how we got introduced to Bakari. Bakari killed Ronnie in cold blood. That was so tragic. But that's how we got introduced to this dude. This dude is a killer. Like, he a killer. He just got, that gangster thug love stuff. Like, 1 minute he good. 1 minute he good. And then, when it comes to his girl and shit, he fall in love and he love really hard. But when it comes on that gangster thug shit, he will fuck you up. And I think a lot of us have forgotten that that's how we got introduced to Bakari. And Reg is going to use it into his full advantage. I already see it. So next scene, which is the last scene, Tiffany again, her and Nuck. And Nuck is coming in the house and he going up the stairs and she like, time out, nigga. Time out. What was all that shit at my party? Like, what is you doing? What is going on? He like, I don't want to talk about it. I want to go upstairs and da-da-da-da-da. He's still mad because of the whole I love you shit. So then she's like, nah, but what did he mean when he said niggas is going to find out what you did? What did you do? And that's the end of the episode, y'all. Listen. And Nuck is ready to kill Bakari. He is ready to kill him. He's like, no, I got to take that little nigga out. It's a wrap, blah, 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 blah. But that kind of stopped him dead in his tracks. Like, what he was talking about when he said that niggas is going to find out what you did. I promise y'all, Tiff already know. She already know, but she wants to confirm it before she do anything. Y'all, that's it for this episode. Let me know what you think is going to happen. What are y'all predictions? What the fuck? Oh my goodness, Bakari! He's losing his mind too. Bakari is going crazy too. He ain't going Papa crazy. Papa's depressed. Papa is depressed and Papa is depressed. Papa is depressed and Papa is sad. Bakari, I feel like he's just at the point where it's just like, I don't give a fuck. Whatever, let the chips fall. Whatever happens, happens. I'm going to do what I need to do to survive. And even Jake was like, I don't know why you are fucking with my brother, but you need to stop. And he's like, well, I don't got no choice. But Jake is like, you need to leave that nigga alone. And he do need to leave that nigga alone because it's not going to end well. It's already bad. It's already looking bad right now. But he do need to leave this nigga alone. But yeah, y'all, that's it for this review. So like, comment, and subscribe. Hit up the comments and let me know what y'all think is going to happen next. And I'll see y'all next week. Same time, same place. We shall do this again, all right? Y'all, shit is getting serious, y'all. But I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.
Hostile takeover, you better learn it. The queen is here to stay, the game is over, yeah, she earned it. The queen is here to stay, the game is over, yeah, she earned it. That's Tracy Michelle, putting the whole city down. The queen is here to stay, the game is over, yeah, she earned it. Tracy